My name is Papa G, Michael Larrimore, fighting out of Tampa, Florida. I'm with Shift Combat. We're the best in the world. I'm fighting for the BKFC Bantamweight world title, and I'm fighting for everything I've been working my whole life towards. I've been fighting really since the day I came out the womb, dog. That's all I've known my whole life. Some might say 2-week notice. I say I had 28 years to prepare for this moment. Yeah, I was born in Dayton, Ohio. I grew up in a little city called West Carrollton. Shout out to Pirates. But I'm really born and bred in Pensacola, Florida, and Tampa, Florida. Florida is my home. You say Ohio is where I was born, but Florida is where I was raised.
Meet the folks. This is Chris and Malik. That's my homie. Love you.
Love you.
What are you watching?
SpongeBob still.
SpongeBob always. I grew up on SpongeBob. I love you. Let me know if you need anything, okay?
I grew up without a dad, so being a dad means everything to me. It made me more hungry than I've ever been. It made me more selfless than I've ever been. I'm sorry, I'm getting emotional. It just means everything to me to be a dad and to lead by example, and I want to show them that they can do absolutely anything and everything. Yeah, being saved by Jesus Christ via my wife Sadie Stevens' help quite literally saved me. The life I was living 8 years ago was not a life worthy of living, if you ask me. And if I hadn't have found her or found the Lord, I don't think I'd have breath in my lungs. My faith growing up was kind of wavering. Like I knew God existed, but I never really committed to having a relationship with Christ because I didn't understand that. I wasn't emotionally developed enough. And right around the time I found my wife, actually, she found me, was when I had been like really searching for Christ. And I just knew that I needed him. I knew that I needed to have a relationship with him because the life that I was living was not a life that I wanted to continue living at all. If I would have continued on that way, truth be told, I probably wouldn't be living. And anyways, I met this pretty little lady on Tinder, man. And our first real date was church. And that's the same church that I'm at today. We've been there for 8 years together. She's been there about 12 years, I think. But we got married in the chapel, and both of my kids are involved in youth groups there. I pray over the church at the end of every service. Whoever needs it, they come up and I get to pray over them. And that there is one of the proudest hats that I get to wear, so to speak. Fighter's awesome, but I'm so much more than that. When I think of the suffering that I have to endure here for a weight cut, I just think of the sacrifices my wife made as a mother in order to give birth. I can only imagine the pain she went through for a combined 18 months carrying both of my children and giving birth and doing it with a smile on her face, bro. And not just that, as a man of faith, I think of what Jesus did for me on the cross. He had to lift himself up on the nails to just catch a deep breath. So the least I can do is put on a sauna suit and sweat a little bit extra, you know what I'm saying? The least I can do for my Lord and Savior, and the least I can do for my wife, who would do the same for me in a heartbeat.
What's up, people? Rick 300 Coleman, and we're in Shift Combat. You know, I've had the privilege to coach Papa G, Larrimore as we call him, for a couple of years now. And you know, it's an honor and a privilege, like Coach A would say, to coach Larrimore. He's a guy who, you know, he moves by faith, he moves by conviction. And the thing I like about Larrimore, man, he is who he say he is, you know. Like what y'all see, that deep voice, raspy, not getting too high, not getting too low. Family man, you see him with his wife, you see him with his kids. That's really who he is. There's no facade, he's not putting on. And I really do enjoy that about him. But you know, Larrimore's a guy you can count on. You know what I mean? And I love that about coaching him.
Little shit, man, little shit. Yeah, give me one more and then we'll do some mitts. But I want you really, this is the fight. All right, so let's work all our things that we've been talking about so far during the camp. We need 10 minutes. Dial in. My name is Coach Anwar A, as they call me, McNeil. I'm a coach at Shift Combat, based out of Tampa, Florida. It's a privilege and an honor to be a part of Michael Larrimore's family, because we are a family here. Michael is a good guy, which is the most important thing. I think that we try to keep ourselves in good company. So before fighters, we're family first. He embodies that, and that in of itself, you know, brings us all a great deal of joy in coaching him. Now, from a fighter perspective, he's a sponge. One thing I do know about Michael, he does a lot of film study. You know, I'm gonna stop calling him Michael. Larrimore, right? Let's break down the formalities. Larrimore is a sponge. He always asks questions, and then he does a great job of going and executing those things. He's someone that works tirelessly in and out of the gym. We never hear complaints from him. You know, it's whatever we ask, he does. From a coaching perspective, you can't ask for someone better than that. And I'm excited about what's going to take place here in a couple days. We got the opportunity of a lifetime, and we got the opportunity to shock the world. All we ask from Larrimore is for 10 minutes for the rest of his life. And let's give him a baptism that he ain't ready for. And I think we do that on Friday, it will be and new, because we are the standard. Where you going? Good. There we go. Good. Come on. Good. You ain't earned the right to be tired yet. You ain't earned that yet. Let's keep working. Let's keep working. Let's keep working. Good. Yes, sir.
Where those 3 punches at?
Come on, come on, come on. Way to be sharp, way to be sharp, way to be sharp, champ.
Man, just because Brandon Allen fat when he not in camp don't mean he a foodie dog. I'm the cook in the gym, bro. Next to my coaches, probably. They the coaches for a reason, so they could probably coach me in that as well. But I'm the cook in Shift. Yes, sir. Just because I'm white don't mean I ain't got no seasoning, I ain't got no flavor, dog. I fit in with everybody, baby. It's everything little me dreamed of growing up, man. I wanted to be surrounded by people ahead of me. I wanted people alongside of me, and I wanted people behind me to lead along my way to being the best in the world.
Come on, man, you can't be getting me after these sentiments.
I love it.
Guys,
Nah, man.
That ain't who I am.
That is who you are. I see it. Yeah, whatever.
I'd like to think of myself as beautifully destructive. I like to paint a picture, I like to tell a story, and I like to finish fights with punctuation.
And just like that, the win in his BKFC debut with emphasis for Michael Larrimore.
It's no surprise that I pack dynamite in both of my hands, and I really just feel like it's God-gifted. I've always hit hard, but thanks to my coaches at Shift, I now hit sharp. I'm more accurate than I've ever been. I don't waste punches. I don't feel like I waste movement. And I'm a cerebral fighter now. I don't just hit hard. I'm gonna make you think. By the time you think, I'm gonna knock you unconscious.
Stay ready, you don't have to get ready, that type of thing, without being, you know, cliche-ish, but we really do kick that. We really do rock like that. We really do preach to guys that stay ready. You know what I mean? Keep your tools sharp in times of peace. You know, because opportunities come knocking and we will be prepared. And, you know, going into the fight in Cali, you'll see that we're prepared.
There is nobody else in the world who does it like Papa G, I am one of a kind. These fists are two of a kind. And I will be a one-of-a-kind world champion. Tune in Friday, May 22nd, Palm Desert, California. Watch Papa G become what I have always known I am, and that's world champion.